Chapter 7. Safety and First Aid. Learning Objectives. First Aid. Method to prevent poisoning. Safety against fire. Safety is the state of being safe or being protected from any injury or accident. You might have seen people eating banana or other things on the road. They throw the peels or empty packets on the road. Anyone walking on the road may slip on the banana peel and injure themselves. We need to avoid these kinds of actions to prevent unwanted accidents. Some people break the traffic rules and meet with an accident. Most of the accidents can be avoided by staying alert and following certain safety rules. We must follow the basic safety rules on the road and at home. Safety on the road is more important because of rapid increase in the number of vehicles. One should read and follow the road signs. First aid. In spite of following all the safety rules, sometimes people meet with accidents. It could be a major or a minor accident. In both the cases, they can be saved by providing them with immediate help before the doctor arrives. Immediate medical help given to a patient or injured person before being taken to the hospital or to a doctor is called first aid. First aid for cuts and scratches. In case of cuts and scratches, following steps should be undertaken. Wash away all dirt and blood from the wound. Clean the area with cotton dipped in antiseptic lotion. Cover the area of wound with a thick pad of cotton or bandage. In case of deep cuts, bleeding needs to be stopped first. For that purpose, put a thick pad of cotton or gauze and press it over the wound. This will stop the bleeding. If this does not help, a bandage can be tied tightly over the wound to stop bleeding. If the wound is caused because of a rusted piece of iron, dirty nail or knife, there could be a chance of contacting a disease called tetanus. In that case, take the injured person to a doctor for an anti-tetanus injection within 48 hours. First aid for burns. A burn can be caused by a hot object, fire, steam, crackers, boiling water, electrical appliance or chemicals like acids. It could be a minor or a major burn. Minor burns. Minor burns are very painful, but they can be treated at home. Pour running cold water on the burnt area until the pain subsides. Apply antiseptic cream or lotion to prevent infection and help in healing. Putting a thick layer of dough on the affected area will also help to cool down the burning sensation. Severe burns. Severe burns lead to blisters on the skin. It should not be touched or pricked. On pricking the blisters, it may turn into an open wound and catch infection easily. Cover the severely burnt area with a clean piece of cloth or sterile gauze to protect it from germs and dust. Apply a layer of antiseptic lotion or dip a sterile cloth in a solution of baking soda and water and put it on the blister. The person should be treated immediately by a doctor. First aid for nose bleeding. Let the person be comfortable in an upright position with their head held back. Press the bleeding side of their nose firmly. Put an ice pack or wet cloth on their nose. Pour cold water on the head. Ask them to breathe through their mouth. In case of heavy bleeding, take the person to a doctor. First aid for fracture. A crack or break in the bone is called a fracture. In such cases, the following first aid steps should be followed. Make the person calm and comfortable. Take them to a doctor. The fractured part should not be kept loose or hanging. Put a piece of wood or cardboard under the fractured part and give support to it by tying a piece of cloth around it. This support is called a splint. In case of a broken arm, it should be given support by a sling, which is a triangular piece of cloth hung around the neck. First aid for sprain. Sometimes the tissues around a joint gets torn. This is called a sprain. It causes swelling and discoloration of the skin and is very painful. Keep applying ice pack or ice cubes on the sprain to reduce inflammation as the injured part generally swells up. Apply an ointment or a pain relief spray on the affected area. Avoid rubbing it. Tie a bandage to support the area firmly but not too tightly. Keep the injured area elevated. Did you know? When affected by sprain, doctors advise rice for more effect. R. Rest. I. Ice. C. Compression. E. Elevation. First aid for animal bites. It is very important to treat animal bites immediately because the saliva of a few animals like cats, dogs, rat, etc. carry the virus of a deadly disease called rabies. Wash the wound with soap and water properly to remove the germs. Apply antiseptic lotion and cover the affected area with a clean cloth. Take the person to a doctor for anti-rabies injection. First aid for snake bites. When a poisonous snake bites a person, it injects poison which can spread in the body of the bitten person, causing a lot of pain and swelling. It can even kill a person. Do not make the person move as movements will cause the poison to spread faster. Tie a cloth or a bandage just above the bite. It will stop or slow down the movement of infected blood towards the heart. Take the person to a doctor immediately. It is advisable to wear high boots when you walk through the area where snakes. Safety against fire. In case of fire in a building, inform the nearest fire station. We can follow the following safety rules. Do not throw water on a fire caused by petrol. Water will flare up the fire. It can be put off by throwing sand or mud. If the fire is caused by electricity, do not throw water on it. It may cause electrocution. Instead of water, use sand or mud. Disconnect the main switch. Use a fire extinguisher. If a person's clothes catch fire, do not let them run as it fans the fire. Roll them on the ground until the fire is put out. Cover them with a thick blanket. It will put off the fire by cutting off the supply of oxygen. Methods to prevent poisoning. Certain things in the house like nail polish, naphthalene balls, paint, detergent powder, bathing soaps and some medicines are poisonous. They can prove to be dangerous if not kept properly. Keep all the medicines locked away from the reach of little children. Throw away the medicines that have crossed their expiry dates. Wash the vegetables and fruits properly before eating them. They may have been sprayed with harmful insecticides and pesticides that may cause food poisoning. In case of any kind of poisoning, make the person vomit and take them to a doctor immediately. Always keep a first aid box in your house. In case of an emergency, you may need to call for help. Keep important telephone numbers like that of your doctor, chemist, nearest police and fire station handy. Keywords: antiseptic lotion, a lotion used for cleaning wounds to make it germ-free. Sterile, completely free from germs, fracture, a crack or a break in the bone. Sprain, tearing of muscles near joints. Splint, a piece of wood or cardboard used to hold a broken bone in position. Chapter Roundup. Most of the accidents occur because of carelessness. Immediate medical help given to an injured person before being taken to a doctor is called first aid. A person should be calm and comfortable while giving first aid. Tourniquet is used to stop heavy bleeding. In case of a fracture, use a splint to prevent the broken bone from unnecessary movement. Animal bite must be treated immediately. It may cause rabies. Precautions should be taken at home to safeguard small children from poisoning. Always keep a first aid box in your house.